Brings up second down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Chargers.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Roethlisberger's.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Ebron caught left side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
1st and 10. At their own 11-yard line.
Taylor and the Chargers come up 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And it's complete. Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
The tackle made by Joe Hayden.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd.
They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
The ball carrier.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger 1st. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, L.A.
The ball carrier.
Austin Eckler, 56 yards. And the Chargers have taken a 1st quarter lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll throw from the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Roethlisberger's pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure, and he'll go down. back at the 26-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Third down.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Field goal.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Well, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And now last drive so successful with touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry.
Taylor's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
The Chargers 1st down.
To throw again is Taylor. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
At the Steelers' 10.
And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Henry. Touchdown.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So that one will be accepted.
Automatic first down.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the sack and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Chris Boswell.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. Taylor and the Chargers come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Are you serious?
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. On the ground, it's Eckler. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
The ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going, and it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Chargers.
Now Eckler. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Austin Eckler, 69 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
The Chargers.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You go ahead and do that. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent. Puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
He better hope that he's lonesome, because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger hitting Juju on the slant. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play,
1st and 10.
I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
4 yards.
Or maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ty Long set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want.